Good morning, motor cars. It is January 5th, 2018. Still no jetpacks, still no flying cars. Things are jumping, though. The year's off to a good start. Things are going really well in the service. We've got high volume of calls, so we're excited about the new year. Anniversaries this weekend. Reggie Curry, who's one of our Toyota valets, has an anniversary on the 5th. And on the 7th, Chris Smith, who's one of our Toyota technicians, so happy anniversary to you folks. Birthdays this weekend on the 6th, Paul Hudspeth, who's one of the body shop porters. And then on the 7th, Ava Walker, who's one of the new hires over in Toyota sales. So happy birthday to you folks. Today I'd like to talk a little bit about communication. Looking back on the number of e-blasts that we've sent via MailChimp over the past 3 years, you'll see a remarkable trend. In 2015, both stores together, we sent about 217,000 messages. In 2016, that went up to 732,000 e-blasts that we sent out individually to people. And in 2017, we sent 1,527,000 messages. One of the interesting things about communication is just if you look at the trend over time. 3 years ago, most people received our messages via email on a computer. In 2016, about 30% of them got them on their phones and only on their phones. And in 2017, that climbed to more than 70%. That's a huge change in such a short period of time, especially when it comes to communication. And if you look at communication over human history, human speech began about 500,000 years ago. The first cave paintings were made about 30,000 years ago. The first calendar was created about 15,000 years ago. Writing was invented 6,000 years ago, and the first printing press was invented in 1440. In 1690, the first newspaper was printed. The first telegraph message was sent in 1844, and the first telephone call was made in 1876, just after the Civil War. In 1877, the first sound recording was made. In 1901, the first transcontinental radio signal was sent. The first television was invented in 1927, and the first email message was sent in 1971. The first website appeared in 1991. The first text was sent in 1992. The first instant message in 1993. The first Skype was sent in 2003, the first tweet in 2006, and the first Instagram photo in 2010. So if you look at our history over time, you can see two trends. One of them is we're addicted to sharing information, even if it's silly, even if it's not true. And number two, how we do it changes at an ever-increasing rate. Our sales departments have been texting customers for a while, and it's just about a year ago that our service departments joined them. Next year, meaning this year, now that we're in 2018, the BDC service team will do the same. And we're just starting to connect sales and service via HipChat. Just don't expect how we communicate with customers or with each other to stay the same for much more than a year. It's just not going to happen. Just like Ken Blanchard said in Who's Moved My Cheese, we need to keep up with our customers, if not beat them to where they're already headed. And where they're headed is to whatever the next big thing is as far as communication goes. We have a lot to talk about and changes in our nature. Have a good weekend, motor cars.